What if I told you YouTube has an exploit that lets you create likes out of thin air? This is the greatest secret exploit the platform has, and oh my, is it broken. Chances are if you're watching this video as soon as it came out, you will actually spot that there are more likes on this video than there are actually views. And you will also spot that there are 0 dislikes. This is because I have exploited YouTube, and oh my, the results are spectacular. Are you tired of having to create quality content in order to actually have people like it? Are you fed up with people disliking your content because you just stole it from someone else? Well, in today's video we will be showing how to pull off this exploit, and of course we'll also be demonstrating the impact it has on a channel, and most importantly a video's performance. There are no limits on this exploit, ladies and gentlemen. Using this we can set the likes on a video to whatever we want it to be. 100 likes, 1000 likes, what about 100,000 likes? The sky is the limit, so make sure to grab a nice warm cup of Yorkshire tea as we're about to break the platform. So ladies and gentlemen, before you pull off this exploit, there's only 1 or 2 things that you're actually going to need. Best of all, this exploit can be done for free with basically no setup, and do you want to know how long it takes to pull off? Probably about 5 seconds. It really is one of the easiest and most stupid exploits on the platform, because unlike previous exploits on YouTube where you've actually had to sink in a lot of time and effort into coordinating it or pulling it off, this requires just about nothing. So what you're going to need to do is gain yourself access to a phone. Chances are you're probably watching this video on a phone, so you've probably completed step 1. Step 2, you're going to need access to an auto-clicker app of some kind on your phone. Preferably you're going to need an auto-clicker app which can do multi-targeting settings, otherwise you're going to be breaking your own fingers and thumbs. Now for the purposes of this explanation, I've been using the app Quick Touch, but there's genuinely a multitude of apps which do all of these exact same auto-clicking things, so you definitely don't need to choose the one that I'm using. Now basically what we're going to be using is the YouTube app on your phone of choice and this auto-clicker setup. We're going to be using the multi-targeting setup of an auto-clicker to basically assign 2 points on the screen, the like button and the dislike button. Consider this point 1 and point 2. Now point 1 is going to be automatically clicking at an incredible speed, and point 2 is also going to be automatically clicking at a slightly different speed, basically meaning that your phone is going to be simultaneously liking and disliking a video very quickly, and that's literally as easy as it is. So as you can see, the settings we're using for the like button, we have a start delay of 5 milliseconds and a duration of 15 milliseconds, and that just repeats continuously. Then for target 2, we have a start delay of 5 seconds and a duration of 5 seconds, and these are the settings that we find have the greatest impact. But of course there's actually quite a few important restrictions in place for this exploit. For a start, you can't do this on other people's videos. You have to be the owner of the video to actually pull off this exploit. Equally, the video itself has to be unlisted or private, otherwise this exploit simply won't work. And finally, the video needs to actually be new. You can't pull this off on a video which is about 7 months old. So how does this properly work? Well, we're going to be demonstrating how to do it today. I'm going to be logging into my second channel, and I'm going to be showing you just how to gain hundreds of likes very easily over a short period of time. So hello there, ladies and gentlemen. We're actually going to pull this exploit off and do it live. In order to do that, you're just going to need one regular video. So I'm going to select files and just pick one of my own videos. We're going to pick my lovely Twitch x Amazon video, which is of course an illegal upload, but hey, it's fine. And of course we're just going to put this video is broken. There we go. Back in a couple classic, tags like Halo 3 for PC, because sure, this is probably Halo 3 maybe, and then job done. You just want to set it as being unlisted and save and release it into the wider world. Now all I'm going to do is hop onto my mobile phone here, refresh, and see that my video is going to start being processed. As soon as the standard definition version is ready, we can start this exploit. But we've just got to wait a few moments. Now of course this exploit works best when you're actually trying to perform it when YouTube servers are at their heaviest load. In my case, I'm waiting for about 10 PM UK time, but if you try hard enough, this can technically be done at any point. As you can see, it actually takes quite a while for my video to even be processed. This is because, hey, it's peak YouTube watch time. This is a good sign for us working with this exploit. Seeing as this one's stuck being processed, I'm actually going to try and upload a new video to just speed past that one. Alright, here we go. This one's a short video, so nowhere near as important. We're just going to spam in some, there we go, some random stuff, some tags. No, it's not made for kids. Next, and standard version is almost finished processing. Visibility, of course, make it unlisted. Save, and that is it, released into the wider world. There we go, processing 95%, almost complete. Almost complete, yes, as a copyright claim, but that's fine. And there we go, it is now live. So I'm able to load this this one up on my phone, watch it for a little bit, but I'm just going to set to work the incredible auto clicker. Of course, after I have to watch an advert. And I've now started the exploit, which should hopefully start absolutely breaking this video. Now, if I refresh this page, we'll see that this video has 16 likes and 0 views, which is interesting because to get 16 likes, you need 16 individual people to like a video. Well, not anymore, ladies and gentlemen. In order to get 16 likes, you only need an auto clicker pressing the like and dislike button a million times. It really is that easy. Oh my goodness, it's so dumb. But there you go, that's 16 likes for 1 view just coming from us. That's pretty good. But what if we took it to its logical extreme and, I don't know, got multiple people involved? Well, let's find out what actually happens.
2 interns later.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. All 3 of us have access to this one channel, and all 3 of us have phones that are Android and have all of the necessary setup pre-arranged. Naturally, I have 2 phones because everyone needs a burner phone if the police find you. So all we need to do is basically save this unlisted video. We're then going to load up this one video and spam the like button as hard as we physically can. Are you ready for this, lads? Are you ready?
Oh, yes.
I'm ready.
Now, this isn't just any video. This is a video of Georgie jumping around to the tune of happy music. So this is actual premium content we're sharing here in an unlisted format. Let's go. Right, I've saved. I'm ready. Lads, let the liking begin. Commence the liking of the video.
I have got an advert. Oh no.
I also have an advert for Wordscapes.
Jesus, me too.
One of my phones didn't. Okay, and I could already see likes appearing on the video. I can already see likes, so it's fine. And we're off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. The video has managed so far 0 views, 1 view and 141 likes. This is a decent start, would you say, for a YouTube career? This is pretty good.
Not got many views though.
Well, you don't need views where we're going. You see, this is the thing. If you were to combine this with other future exploits that we're presenting involving the live stream mechanic features as well as premieres, that's when things get spicy. Well, we're up to 1,390 likes. I mean, this already puts us above the average video on YouTube. The average video on YouTube does not have over 1,000 likes. It's somewhere around about the 200 like region. So this is already very good. This is well above average for YouTube.
I mean, we have now got 5 views.
How did we get 5 views? Only 4 of us have...
That 5th view is the one panicked YouTube employee who's trying to work out what's happening here. Like, Stephen, someone's fabricating likes on a video with 4 views. Work out how they're doing it.
I got 9,016.
This means we're about halfway to what a average video for me achieves. An average video for me is around about like 20,000 likes. So we're about halfway there. And so far, we've only been doing this for about 20 minutes. So I'd say 20 minutes of work in comparison to like the 4 days or like 2 minutes that goes into normal video production. Quite a good conversion rate.
And work is a pretty strong word for this, I mean.
This is,
Yeah.
I mean, my 2 phones are sat in front of me and stuff is happening. And, you know, I can just push them off to the side. I could go make myself a cup of tea. There are services that offer likes on videos.
Why are you making
onto
a video about this? Just like sell one.
So, yeah, exactly. This is the thing. We could sell this as a service, right?
Just give us
Just
your
give
account
us all of your account details. Unlist a video. We'll add 400,000 likes to it. Let me see how much by YouTube likes. What is the going rate on a like? Do you want to know how much 10,000 likes are?
Like $5 maybe? Oh, it's something on that.
$329 in no time at all.
No time at all.
We did it in no time at all. 20,000 likes is $650, which we can do in what?
We can do that well within an hour.
That's like an hour.
Easily.
$650 an hour.
And it's not even like we have to do anything. We have to click 2 buttons. It's not like we actually
And we
have
just
to...
leave phones plugged in and charge them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, these people are being scammed. We can do this for free. Pringles Doggo is about to hit 20k. This is $650 that we've just created, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, it's literally just 500 likes away from it. Oh, it's perfect. This is $650, ladies and gentlemen, right here. All in the form of one very liked doggo.
Oh, we've hit 20k.
We've hit 20k on Pringles Doggo.
Okay. Yes.
Way! It took me, no joke, 4 years on YouTube to hit 20k likes, and today we've done it in about half an hour.
If only you knew about this back then.
Sent them a message. Do any of you guys
now.
want a right? I've sent them a message. Do any of you guys want a like bot competitive rates? I'll attach a picture of the Pringles Doggo road to 1 million likes. It's okay. One of the employees has said engagement fraud team has entered the chat.
Day 2.
Now, of course, how does this exploit work? Well, very interestingly, the way it works is by sending a lot of data to the YouTube servers very quickly, causing a kind of pile-up and error to occur. Because the owner of the channel is liking and disliking a video exceedingly quickly, YouTube is receiving a whole bunch of conflicting data over a very short period of time, and that is kind of overwhelming it to an extent, resulting in some very stupid occurrences, like videos receiving negative dislikes. It is absolutely incredible. But of course, you don't need to know how it actually works to pull it off, because absolutely anyone can do this. That's right, you could probably even train a squirrel to perform this action and become one of the greatest YouTubers on the platform via exploiting the likes and dislikes system. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the stage of YouTube exploits where no matter how good you are as a human content creator, you will always be overwhelmed and outperformed by a squirrel who knows how to exploit. Now the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, so far you've just seen us use this exploit on a random test channel, but what would happen if I actually used it on my main channel? Well, I decided not to push it to many extremes and instead just do a nice minor test of it by adding 500 likes to my latest video. Now the interesting thing about this exploit is that it doesn't just add likes, it also technically adds an equal quantity of dislikes. But these aren't real dislikes, these are negative dislikes, kind of like an underflow of ratings. So let's say I had 500 cheated in likes to my latest video, well I've technically added in minus 500 dislikes, meaning in order to even display dislikes on that video, there would need to be 501 dislikes and then 1 dislike would be displayed. That's how broken this exploit is. You can straight up remove dislikes entirely whilst having the illusion of them existing. It's absolutely insane. But anyway, we used this exploit on my latest video. We didn't do it to its extreme, of course, we just added in a few hundred additional likes. It took me about 2 minutes and then, well, we released it into the public to see what would happen. And ladies and gentlemen, it did pretty well. It gained almost 60% more views than normal videos, but then again, it's hard to judge which was actually caused by the likes and which was actually caused just by it having a really nice thumbnail. At the same time, impressions were definitely increased on this video, meaning it was being pushed and recommended to more people. Considering there are basically no drawbacks from actually doing this exploit, it seems to be an insanely advantageous way of gaining a huge amount of traction in the algorithm. Now the thing is, in order to test this on more channels, I asked my lovely friends over at Hat Films to see if they could test this exploit on one of their standard regular videos. Now unlike me, they generally follow a slightly more series format, meaning that their views are generally more consistent across the board. So if we were able to see a giant spike in views thanks to this exploit, it would be most evident on a channel like theirs. So my lovely friend Ross decided to add around about 40 fake likes and minus 40 fake dislikes to their latest video, and lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, this happened. Now this is completely and utterly insane. This pretty much proves that anyone pulling off this exploit is able to gain more views than they ever realistically should, making it completely unfair, overpowered, and completely and utterly imbalanced. Are you tired of your friend Steve, who runs a similar channel, gaining more views than you? Well, just abuse negative dislikes so that you immediately overtake him in the search rankings. Your video will be recommended more than his ever can even dream of being recommended, and using this power, no matter how hard your opponents try, you will always succeed. This is the power of exploits, ladies and gentlemen, the way of perfectly balancing an unfair existence. Now, because this can be abused to gain a absolutely ridiculous advantage in the algorithm, and pretty much no one's going to actually spot when it happens, especially on larger channels, it's probably best that we get this bad boy fixed as soon as possible. So make sure to spread this video all around on social media, and hopefully someone at YouTube will actually finally snap, realize that this is actually quite a large issue, and set about fixing it. Now all that's left is to basically come to the conclusion of what we've discovered. Now we've basically worked out that adding likes to a video does have an impact on its impressions, but of course it's pretty hard to tell. They do certainly seem very overpowered. In the very least, it can be used for dubious means, which means YouTube needs to get it fixed, because if someone, for example, were to do a scam video and say, hey, download this program onto your PC to make it run faster, normally people dislike that video to show that it's a scam. But using this, you can achieve a 100% like rate, making it look like everyone enjoyed the video, so it can't possibly be a scam. Consequently, this needs to get fixed pretty much as soon as possible. But of course, until it gets fixed, you can abuse it to your heart's content to become a YouTuber exceedingly quickly. And hey, when you have 10 million subscribers and have overtaken me on YouTube, look back at this fond memory and raise a cup of tea to your future success. Now, YouTube is likely to try and fix this exploit, but the way in which it will fix the exploit, as it seems to be an inherent issue with YouTube servers, that it's actually going to be a long time before they roll out a proper 100% fix for it. But in the meantime, what they're likely to do is simply change around the settings, basically meaning in order to pull this exploit off, you're going to need to work with slightly different timings on your auto clickers. Now, I'm sure there'll be teams and fleets of people in the comment section finding the perfect and most optimal timings for all the auto clickers. So if you need assistance with that, hop on down there, or you can hop onto the Reddit where you're able to discuss exploits to your heart's content. But there you have it. This exploit is pretty much completely and utterly overpowered. You can use it on your upcoming videos, and it is pretty cheeky indeed. But of course, this isn't the only YouTube exploit we actually have access to. We actually know 2 more YouTube exploits that are currently working on the platform, and YouTube doesn't know about these ones, so we haven't started even making a video on them yet. But we have 2 other incredible YouTube exploits coming up, so if you want to be some of the first people to hear about it, and of course the first people to use it before it gets patched, make sure to subscribe to this channel, and heck, you can even turn on the notification bell. Either way, thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like. Ultimately, it's completely meaningless whether you actually do or not, because at the end of the day, likes have become about as devalued as your average Venezuelan currency. But hey, you might as well add a meaningless interaction to this video. Either way, as always, a massive thank you to each and every one of my majestic patrons who make these videos all the more possible. And if you sat there wondering what video you'd like to watch next, then look no further than this one on screen now, hand chosen by myself to be absolutely perfect for you. Trust me, if you enjoyed this video, you're gonna love the next one. Anyway, I've been the Spiffing Brit, and I'm off to go exploit even more games. So I'll be seeing each and every one of you in the next one. Have an absolutely lovely day, and goodbye for now.